goddess is very powerful and she has done many miracles to our devotees. And I strongly believe the goddess Amman will do the same thing with the temple.
Hello, my name is Vaishnavi. I'm 15 years old. I've grown up in this temple ever since a young age. I learned how to walk, study, crawl, everything here, and the thought of this temple being demolished is really a heartbreak to me, as this temple is more than important than my parents, everything, my life. This temple, I love this temple so much that if this temple breaks or is demolished, it will really hurt my heart and I will really be upset.
I am Mrs. Nitya Shantakunalan here. I am one of the devotees who comes to this temple for last 20 years. But this temple was established only in 1994. From the day one, I came to this temple, and I will not imagine if this temple is not here, how it will be affected myself and my family as well. Because the reason is, like as you see, and everyone in this world, we have gone through so many problems in our life. So rather we are telling other person, so we are having a peace of mind coming to this temple and express our feeling, and also it is a very quiet place to come and worship, and we can tell all our worries to the temple. But when I hear this temple going to be demolished, I will not be imagine what will happen to me and my children.
Hi, my name is Akshana. I'm 10 years old. I've been coming to this temple ever since I'm young. When I heard this temple is going to be demolished, I was really sad. I couldn't believe this. It felt like I was killing my own mother. Even if this temple moves somewhere, it will never ever be the same thing. Only if this temple stayed. I believe it will stay, and I hope it will. I can't say anything more, but I hope it will stay, and I believe in that.
நான் இன்று இந்த கோயிலுக்கு வந்திருக்கிறேன், லண்டன் முத்துமாரி அம்மன்.
Let's hear this family. I have come to this temple for the past 6 years. It shocks me to hear of the demolition of this spiritual place. I came to this country with a lot of personal problems. With the blessing of this goddess, my marriage took place. My daughter was born and I brought her for special prayers. The all-powerful mother brought a lot of happiness and peace to my family. It's such a peaceful place that we cannot permit the temple to be removed from this premises.
I am Dr. Jana Chelvan, a general practitioner working in Bromley for the last 27 years. I have been involved in this temple for the last 15 years. My family and myself always come to this temple practically 2-3 times a month, and this gives a pleasure because we can see our community growing day by day. This temple serves not only the local community but also throughout the United Kingdom. People come to worship this place. This is a special Amman temple which serves the local community in various ways. The temple was open every day from 6:30 a.m. till 10:30 p.m. 365 days, which gives time for anyone to come at any time. It was not closed even during the lunchtime or after lunchtime. People can come at any time to worship. Not only the local Hindu community, but people from other community like India also come because they worship this special god. So we were disappointed and deeply worried when we received a letter from the Wandsworth Council to demolish this place to erect 78 bedroom hotel and student accommodation. Even though I am not living locally, I know there is a student hostel a few miles from this which is not fully occupied. There are a lot of vacancies there. So I don't know why they want to demolish this worship place and to erect a hostel plus student accommodation.
I am Pavai Jayapalan, director of Sutton Temple School and a poet. We want this temple in this place continually.
Hello, my name is Swati and I'm 10 years old. It's like my second home and I don't feel it's nice. And I've been here dancing and doing it. This is one of my worlds and I really love this, and I wish that
Now we are just entering the Sivayogam Function Hall, which is the second largest in the Wandsworth Borough. It has a 500 seating capacity. One can see the beautifully handcrafted and painted hall with pillars that reminds of a very traditional Hindu architecture. It's a shame if this beautiful, eye-capturing artwork is coming under the hammer. In addition to all these, there's a free medical and counseling facilities provided for everyone. This spacious hall is used by all communities of Tooting, which is quite diverse.
As a devotees of this temple for the past 12-13 years, is really upset all the communities, especially our Tamil communities, the Hindus.
I was going to say that I'm almost overwhelmed by the amount of people that have come here. I've never been to South India before. My own community is a Gujarati community in northwest India, but it seems that I've arrived here and the ancient traditions of India are alive and thriving here in Tooting. I'm an executive of the Hindu Council of UK, or a collection of Hindu temples who support temples like yourself and communities like yourselves.
And that's one thing I believe that Wandsworth Council has got a very good reputation for. And I'm conscious that there is a planning application in which would actually demolish this building. Now, it's very important that all of you, if you don't like what the proposal's about, and I've seen it, the plans, and it's a horrible new building that does away with this excellent facility here for the community, and I don't think it should be approved. Now, what we need to do is together tell the council that we have those concerns and we don't want that planning application to go forward and be approved. Now, if we all work together, we can stop this from happening. And this is the sort of thing that Wandsworth Council is very good at, is listening to local people. So please sign the petitions.
Let me say something else about this temple. This temple is an amazing community resource, and you can see that by how many people have come here today. It's also very rare. Here in Tooting, almost all the other religions have lots and lots of religious buildings. They have their own schools, some of them built very recently. The local Hindu community have very little, particularly given how much they give to the community. This temple is under threat. There is a developer who wants to demolish it, despite the fact that this building looks so beautiful from the outside. It has been here for decades. I remember this as the old co-op building when I was growing up here. Okay, this is, a historic building and needs to be protected for community use. Now, we have a Conservative council here, and here is my absolute promise to you. We will not let the developer get away with kicking this community out of this temple and demolishing this building. So, please sign the petitions downstairs. The reason I ask you to sign the petitions is not to convince the council, because I promise you the council are on your side in this.
As you can see, the temple devotees and the volunteers, they all get together and they are getting the